What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? Welcome to the ManjulaAwakening. My name is Kiana. So I wanted to do our daily increase. Guys, this message is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, for your sun, moon, rising, north node Venus, especially that ninth house placement, guys. Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for the ninth house collective. But even with that being said, guys, these are general messages. So please just take the pieces that resonate for you and bless someone else with the rest, okay? So the card that has come out is Hell, Goddess Hell. And this is saying the end of a cycle. So there's definitely the end of a cycle that is approaching. Okay, soul family, earth magic. So there, I do feel like that whatever is ending, it is putting you in alignment with your soul family to help you. And I feel like that this alignment with this soul family is going to help you get some type of groundedness to the point that it's like you're getting ready to get the key that's going to help you fine-tune your manifestation, being able to turn into an even better magician is what I'm feeling here. Let's see where we're going here. Let's see what message does Hell have for us today on this day for the daily increase for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Empress, fertility, the Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, indecisions. And then we also have Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenation. And Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, positive movement forward. I do want to make it be known that we have 2, 3, and 4 on the board. They are not in that order. We have, for this situation, we have a 3 card. For the way through the challenge, we have a 4 card. The challenge is the 2 card. And that is the Two of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is there really is this need for Sagittarius. There is something so important for Sagittarius to get into some receptive energy. And with the Four of Swords here, being the way through this challenge, it is clear to me that the energy that the Sagittarius collective is needing to balance out today is the feminine energy. The feminine energy is all about that receptive energy. When Hell first came out, the end of a tough cycle, when this first came out, I was feeling there is absolutely nothing that you can do except get in the acceptance energy. I want to pause this and I want to get the book for Hell. Give me just one moment. Wish I would have been on camera because I flipped the book right open to it. But it says, release what no longer serves you. Prepare for transformation. The appearance of Hell signifies that an experience has come to completion. Don't worry, Hell doesn't bring potent is what I think they're trying to say, but I think it's spelled wrong, of physical death. She represents the 2 constants of life, the dying of old and the rebirth of new. Hell is a skilled spiritual midwife, guiding you through a major transition. A part of your life is definitely coming to a close, and yet endings herald physical and spiritual renewal. Don't be afraid. You're preparing for transformation. You may go through a process of shedding skin to purging old identities, patterns, and roles. Perhaps your last child is about to leave home. Maybe you're approaching retirement from a job. A significant relationship could have ended, or you might be about to get married or become a parent. If you're very reluctant to embrace important change, it can make the transition prolonged and difficult. Hell understands that letting go of what was can be hard. Our tendencies can be to cling to the familiar and to the past. But the next chapter of your life is arriving, and it promises fresh, exciting experiences. Be open to what's coming next. View a rejection as a sign something better is coming. Say no to this request. Let go of a harmful habit or pattern. work as a soul midwife or an end-of-life nurse. You know, Sagittarius, really what I'm feeling, honestly, I feel like that the ending that we're talking about today is really something that's ending internally, especially with the Four of Swords being the way through this. This is going to require some rest. Give yourself some be patient with yourself. You are breaking out of an old habit. You are breaking out of an old way of an old pattern. And because you are breaking out of this old way of being, this old pattern, this old habit, there are some things that you have bonded with through this pattern or through this habit that can't move forward with you. And you may be struggling with that. So there's the movement in the choices and the decisions is in the challenging position on this daily increase. I do feel as if that's the only card that I am going to clarify right now, because I'm going to see how this relates to your money messages, your blessing, as well as your love life. Okay. So let's see, Spirit, what's going on here? Why is the Two of Pentacles in the challenging position for the sign of Sagittarius? Guys, if you're still with me at 6:12 in, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help circulate these messages out to other Sagittarians in need, as well as just give your readers some encouragement as well. The Two of Pentacles, Spirit, why is this here in the challenge for Sagittarius? Thank you. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Chariot in the reverse. Honestly, Sagittarius, for a lot of you all with all the pentacles that are coming out here, there could be some type of financial imbalance here. There's a lot of responsibilities and not enough resources, or there's a struggle or a stretching of the resources here. So there is a need to, if you're relating to this in the essence of finances, there is a need to really manage your resources wisely, making sure that you're saving and not being reckless with your finances. Something is going to require you to plant seeds now and know that it's not going to yield a reward until later on down the road. Now, there may be some bumps and some obstacles along the way that will cause you to feel as if you've wasted an investment or you've wasted time with this investment, one of the two. And so that may put you into this roaming around, like it's going to put you feeling like you're misdirected, no guidance here. But that's not the case. Really, it's saying that if you're going to plant this seed here, you're going to have, that's your move. That's your move. And now it's going to require you to set in patience and wait for the next move to become available. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad move, Sagittarius. And I feel like that because of your pattern, your old patterns and your old habits that you're currently in the process of transitioning out of, this next move is taking longer than expected, and you don't know what to do. And I feel like that it could cause you to make some reckless decisions here. Okay. I am going to clarify. We have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and that's all about being diplomatic. Queen of Swords. There's a need to be honest with yourself, cut away things that no longer serve you, and then be diplomatic moving forward. Being diplomatic is important right now for the Sagittarius collective, because old cycles and patterns, they are ending, and they're thrusting you into this completely brand new Greenland. And it's like, what the fuck do I do with this? Because in my last cycle, I did not learn how to set a fire. I did not learn how to go kill a deer. I did not learn how to go catch a fish. I did not learn this in my last cycle. So it's like, what the fuck do I do? But Spirit is saying, if you just enjoy the scenery of this new beginning, if you just enjoy the scenery of this transition, it will all come to you when you need it. The Four of Swords here, Spirit, for Sagittarius, for the way through this. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Are the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, there's that imbalance. You know what I'm saying? This is that I don't know what's going on here. And so I feel out of balance. I don't know what to do. May even feel like you don't have the resources. And quite frankly, you may not have the resources. You may not have the resources. You know what I'm saying? But you have to step outside of this self-limiting belief. You know what I'm saying? That's what this Page of Wands is telling me, is that there is some type of limiting belief here, that pattern that is preventing you from seeing it. So just stop and enjoy the journey. Like, just enjoy the scenery, the new scenery. And as I'm telling you, it's like you're going to be like, you might hit some bumps and be like, oh shit. Damn, when I was on this journey in this new scenery, I seen, I don't know, a lighter on the ground that I didn't pick up. And now here it is, you trying to start this fire. And you don't have the match or the lighter to start the fire, and no other way to help you. You'll make it through. And then tomorrow or whenever, get your ass up and either become more aware. You'll come across another lighter. You'll come across another book of matches. But now you're more aware of what you need to be looking out for. Don't necessarily beat yourself up, because I feel like that's what the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck is trying to say, is that Sagittarius, when things don't go right, you start beating yourself up. Put yourself into receiving energy so that you can become aware of what is for you. I have a friend, and right now their thing is signs and symbols for the conscious mind. Allow your mind to be consciously awakened so that you can see the signs and symbols without overthinking them, right? Show me more on this Two of Pentacles in the reverse for the Four of Wands. The Four of Swords Spirit. I definitely feel like that this Two of Pentacles in the reverse, there's been a misappropriation of one's attention. Yeah, the Four of Wands in the reverse. It's like there's this over-focusing on the disharmony of a situation, the over-focusing on the ending of possibly a relationship with the Four of Wands in the reverse. There's some sort of stability, some sort of relationship. Something where there's some disharmony. There's an over-focus on that. So instead of focusing on that, it's time to just, and I also want to say, if I take the only, never mind, I have 77 here. I was going to say, if I take the only major away, we're still here between 3 and 4. But no, we have the 7 of Pentacles here as well. There's something about that 2, 3, 4. I do want you to know that, Sag. There's something important about 2, 3, 4. That is 9, right? Yeah. But anyways, moving forward. The Lovers in the reverse. So there's definitely an over-focus. The imbalance is coming because you're focused on the disharmony within some type of partnership. So there's a need, the way through this challenge is to regain your bearings. Get your bearings right. All right. Let's move into the money. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. This is Ace of Wands. Wow, beautiful. 3 of Pentacles. Something does get to a balanced perspective. Like there is some type of equal reciprocity coming inside of some type of collaboration. It's going to, not only is it going to require work, okay? Not only is it going to require work, but I feel like that it's going to allow you and this person to work better together, okay? There is some type of going back to the drawing board here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a complete blank canvas, but it is going back to the board, I feel here. So let's see how this relates to your money messages, Sagittarius. Wow, 14 minutes on the general portion. If you're still with me and resonating, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Okay, Sag? All right, Spirit. How does this relate to Sagittarius's money and career messages? Micromanaging. Pay the bills. Overspending. So, you know, Sagittarius, and then we have overtime. Okay, so I do feel like that you've over-focused on some area of your life, possibly to do some type of romantic encounter or some type of partnership. Could be a friendship a brand new friendship that was just now getting up and off the ground. And I feel like that there was an over-focus on that. And so now I feel like that spirit there's something inside of that is getting a pause. And the pause is happening. You know, everything happens for a reason so that we can get the finances under control. Because I do feel like that there's been some overspending, not really paying attention to the details in other areas of your life. And right now it's showing up in your money and career area. Okay. So the bills could have suffered. Your job could have suffered. One way or another. So spirit is orchestrating something to happen inside of this connection so that you can really get your focus back together to face some of these, you know, obstacles that may be presenting themselves in your money and career sector. Okay. What's micromanage here, Spirit? Why is micromanaging? I am not even kidding, y'all. I grabbed this. This isn't really a tarot deck, but it is a wonderful clarifying deck. But Spirit told me to get a tarot deck, and this is the deck that they led me to. And I'm sitting here just reading the back of it, and I forgot this is called the Broke Bitch deck. So I definitely feel like Sagittarius, I'm not calling you a broke bitch, but I definitely feel like the Sagittarius collective, your finances are going through some type of, they're requiring some attention here, is what I'm going to say, for sure. Let's see, why is micromanage here, Spirit, for the Sagittarius collective? Micromanage. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Empress, and it's in the challenging position, and it fell on the Empress from the general spread. So the general portion is definitely relating to this. But I definitely feel like that there's some creative blocks, okay? Like I feel like that this situation has served as a blockage for your, I don't know, maybe you were, I don't know. Like me, I will say this. I'm a very frugal person. Not because I ain't got it, but just because I don't give a fuck. And I don't have to impress anybody with what I have, okay? So I'm a very frugal person. But here the last couple of weeks, not so much being frugal, because I am also a person that I'm a mama bear. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a mama bear, like to the core. So the last couple of weeks, you know, I've been trying to get my shit together to include more. You know what I'm saying? And that it's hard to be in that stage, in the grinning and, you know, getting it together and being frugal. Now, in my situation, this would be mother a little less, baby. Okay? Mother a little less, and pay attention to your frugal mentality would pay the bills here. You know what I'm saying? Like, get back to your basics, Miss Lady. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing a bit much overspending. That's how this is. That's the message that's coming through on a personal level for me. And with the Empress coming out, Spirit is telling me that you will understand that, Sag. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. But fret not, worry not. It is like it's going to pay off. It does pay off, and it will offer you an opportunity that is going to be very prosperous. You know what I'm saying? But That's why Spirit is telling you don't push too hard. On whatever it is that you're trying to push towards, don't push too hard because something is trying to work its way out. This is strategically happening so that you can regain focus in your money life. Okay, Sag? I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that right there. Yeah, judgment. This is just time for a self-evaluation. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely some forgiveness that's taking place. I feel like that you're being offered forgiveness. Like, I don't feel like the divine is holding this against you. And because it's not being held against you, don't worry about it, but check it. Okay? Check it and move forward. And don't, this is going to come back around too, is really what I'm feeling, Sag. It's going to balance out. Let's move into your blessing. Actually, Spirit is telling me jump right into your yes, no portion. Then we'll get back to your blessing, and then we're going to jump into your love message. Okay, Sag? Daily increase, guys. Daily increase. These tend to be a little longer. I hope you're enjoying these messages. All right, Spirit. Sagittarius has a yes or no question. What is the answer? No. Romance. This situation will improve. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have success. All right, Spirit. What is Sagittarius's blessing for the day? What is Sagittarius's blessing for the day? Oh, wow. Distraction. So there is some type of distraction that's serving as a blessing here. Can you give me just a little bit more? 11 and 33, divine guidance. Wow. 11 and 33, divine guidance and distractions. Distractions is your blessing. Wow, confirmations. So, you know, remember Sagittarius? I'm going to have to rewatch this. When I was saying something about my friend who is currently on the signs and symbols for the conscious mind, there's something about that today. There's something about that energy. And it's like viewing the whatever's going wrong, don't resist it, because there is a message that is coming in. It's part of your blessing. Everything about today, baby, if you overthink it and then you begin to take too much action, I do feel like that you're just going to set yourself up for chaos. Honestly, I do. But if you use your wisdom in whatever's taking place and view it as guidance, divine guidance, not just any guidance, divine guidance, and confirmations from your spirit team, I think that you're going to be A-okay. Because like I said, I do feel like that all of this has been divinely ordained, okay? Let's move forward. See how this is showing up in your love life here. Y'all know I'd be scared to do this portion of the daily increase. But we're going to do it. Spirit, what is the love message for Sagittarius' daily increase? How can this message of love increase Sagittarius' day? How does this general portion relate to Sagittarius' love space, Spirit? Thank you. So it says here and now, intuition, leap of faith, and awakening. Wow. Because as well as your love life, there's something that you already know. It's like you already know everything that you need to know about this leap of faith. Because there is someone that is presently in your life that is undergoing a spiritual transformation. And because of this transformation that this person is undergoing, there are some there's some grace that you're expected to extend to this person, or there is some grace that is being extended towards you. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, but there is this energy. Like, I do feel like that there will be a retreat. Whatever this energy is for you in love, Sagittarius, there is a retreat. There is a pulling back from this energy. And that is for a recharge. It says time alone or in nature will help you recharge. I do feel like that there is a need to recharge. And I'm going to say for a majority of Sagittarius, Spirit, I'm gonna tell you how I'm hearing it, because I got some spirit teams. They saying take your ass to the woods is what I'm hearing. Take your ass to the woods. You might need to take your ass to the woods, because the Four of Swords is the way through this, and this is at the bottom of the deck. So there may be some refocusing on oneself that needs to take place in your love life. It doesn't necessarily mean an ending to things, but it just means that this is taking on too much of a focus of your life right now. And because of that, it's kind of like bigger things are going to distract you to draw your attention away from that so that you can recalibrate. Yeah, because you're going to get an apology. There is an apology coming in, Sagittarius. And there is something about this apology. I just did a reading last night. It was a love message last night. Let me see what it was. And it was basically saying that once this apology comes in, it is time to speak a truth. It is time to set some boundaries. And look what's behind. It says apologies and then boundaries. Retreat, apologies, boundaries. So I definitely feel like I'll try to link it, because your girl's computer's kind of not working with me. It's called an apology doesn't mean you have to take them back, I think. But there's something there, Sagittarius. There is something there. Yeah. An apology doesn't mean you have to take them back, Saggy. Yeah. So, let's see. Spirit, Archangel Michael, what is the closing message here for the Sagittarius collective? All right, Spirit, what's going on here? It says all in perfect timing. I think this message came up in that reading as well. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be, Archangel Michael will be there every step of the way. Now, I'm going to clarify that, because I do feel like that there's a lot of receiving energy here. Like there's a lot with the Four of Swords being, I'm going to clarify and see what exactly action Sag might need to be taken. Oh, Spirit is saying, you will manifest what you need. That's taking me back to the observe the new scenery. You will end up noticing and you will attract what it is you need, but you have to be in your receptive energy. I feel like the action that needs to be taken is clarifying and getting clarity on what it is that you're manifesting, but we're still going to get clarity there. It says express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need, and it's time to play. I just want to do one thing, Spirit. If you'll just bring me clarity on what action is it that Sagittarius needs to be taken. Seeking out some joyous experiences, bringing balance into your life, I just had a conversation with with a friend of mine yesterday. This message may be for your girl, but I'm going to share it with y'all too. But I was just having a conversation with a friend yesterday, and I was just talking about, like, when I walk outside of the doors to my house, there's nothing that I can do to control the balance out there. But my house is the one place that I can bring balance. I don't try to overcompensate for my children. I don't try to overcompensate for me. You know what I'm saying? If my children are good, now it's time for me to figure out how I can get good too, so that we're balanced out, so that no one is overexerted, overextended, right? But I've spent so much time and energy trying to include more people into that balance has been thrown off. This right here is telling me it's time to stop trying to seek out the balance and start to seek out the joyous experiences and allow that to bring the balance into my life. That's what it's telling me. What is it telling you, Sag? Leave a comment down in the description box below, or the comments. Okay, Spirit, talk to us then. We here for it, ain't we, Sag? Because we are here for growth and not the repeat of another cycle, honey. Spirit, yeah, thank you. Bully. Embarrassment, gossip, unwillingness. So there's, where you're being told to take action at is some type of conflict. There is some type of energy, there's some type of stubborn bull. Stand your ground. I feel like that there's an orchestrated, I will say this, Sagittarius. I will say this. I do feel like that there is an orchestrated conflict around you. There, I do. We have strategy at the bottom of the deck. We have bully. Conflict was on top. And endorsement is here, is what I pulled out of the middle of the deck randomly. I do feel like that there is some sort of conflict here that is being orchestrated in order for I don't like this, what I'm feeling. I don't, because I feel like that this is where your intuition is needed here. You already know all the answers that you seek. I do feel like that there is something that is being orchestrated in order to, like, so that one of your boundaries, there's some sort of boundary that you have in place that is not conducive to what one area of your life. Okay. And this area involves another energy, an external energy. And I feel like that this external energy is in the process of orchestrating some type of conflict in order to get you to reevaluate this boundary. Now, this does not necessarily have to be a bad boundary that is being evaluated, but it is a boundary. So you're going to be needing to listen to your intuition so that you can take the proper steps when it comes to this, okay? I'm going to leave this here, Sag. I absolutely love you. I hope that this offered you the guidance that you need. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, guys, let's choose peace. Love and light, Sag.